Hello, awesome students, and welcome to this lesson. We're going to continue to develop your writing, and today we're going to explore voice. The essential question for today is, how does using voice improve a piece of writing? And the objectives for today are to identify voice in a piece of writing, and then I want you guys to practice using voice in your own writing.
Make you feel like you're the only girl in the world, like you're the only one that I'll ever love, like you're the only one who knows my heart, only girl in the world, like you're the only one that's in command, 'cause you're the only one who understands how to make me feel like a man.
Alright guys, so what does that video have to do with language arts? And why is Mrs. D using it? Has she lost her marbles? Well, I want you guys to think about the following questions. What instruments are being used in that video? How does the singer tell his story? And again, what does this have to do with my middle school language arts class? Well, think about this. The instruments being used, it's only the singer's voice. He's able to make you jam and rock and jive by using his voice. Different sounds created by his voice. He tells his story with his voice. So what does this have to do with language arts class? Actually a lot, because when you write with voice, it's a lot like singers telling a story with music with their voices. So what is voice? Voice is the person telling the story. When using voice in a story, it's the perspective of the person engaged in the action. He or she uses his or her eyes and feelings, which gives it his or her perspective. The story would completely change if told from a different set of eyes. The feelings wouldn't be the same, the actions wouldn't be the same. Voice is one of the most important elements in a piece of writing. I want you to think about your day and how you go through your day and how you could tell a story about your day, but then ask your best friend. He or she might have been in the same location as you all day. You might have been in the same building. You might have had the same classes, but the perspective would be completely different. Your voice telling about your day is completely different from your best friend's voice telling about his or her day. So that is the same thing as voice in writing. It's the perspective from which the story is being told. After watching this video, you have a few questions about voice, but you also have a few questions to make sure that you've read a short story called 11. Short story 11 is by Sandra Cisneros, and I want you to pay attention to the voice from which the story is being told. Which character is telling the story? You have two options for this piece. One is to read it independently. There's a file there for you to read the story independently. And the second option is actually to have Sandra Cisneros read it to you. There's an audio file there that you can listen to and meet Sandra. And you're going to take a quiz based on your reading as well as your understanding of voice. Let me know if you have any questions.